Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PLUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you with this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that the price has made a very, very nice move. I mean, when you consider where it was yesterday at the close to where it ultimately, made the move up here and closed right there. Sure, it wasn't like it was a gigantic move, but without question, any rational person is going to say, yeah, the price is definitely starting to head back upwards and make upwards price movements. But that does lead to the very valid question of, is there any sort of true power behind this bounce right now? Is there any sort of strength, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce here? Now, dead cat in the sense of within the consolidation, because the big picture of things, the trend is still very much so upward. So I'm just talking about the bounce within this area right here where the price pulled back and has since now started to, work its way back upward. So this is the bounce that I'm talking about. So if, this is not necessarily a truly strong move, I'm not saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. I'm just talking about strictly, this bounce price action that's, occurred today. Again, right there, that is the bounce action. And while this is getting sloppy. So just for my peace of mind, this is the action that I'm curious about. Again, this is very short term. Big picture, the bulls are still well in control. But as far as that little price movement, is this a truly strong move? Well, if it is, the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. How are we going to define back to where it was? Well, that's where 252 comes into play. And the first update I need to do comes from a foundational rule in chart in which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So just for argument's sake, not saying this will happen, but like I said, for example's sake, argument's sake, price comes down here and then behaves in that manner and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have a set of lows right there. Each one of these you look at as a stair step. And hey, the stair steps are now progressing in the short term. That's a sign of a truly strong move. Progress being made. And again, I'm defining and quantifying the term progress as $2.52. So that'll be a very important level of support going into next week in regards to, the bounce that did happen today, which again, there's no doubt about it. The bulls definitely had a nice bounce. Can they build upon it? We shall see, but $2.52, a very important level going into next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.